On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of the new University of North Texas at Dallas, I welcome you to our university. A decade ago, the UNT system and the state of Texas made a promise to the citizens of Dallas and the North Texas region to establish a new university. Together, we have kept that promise.
I knew I would be able to afford to attend UNTD thanks to the lower tuition costs, and once I took a tour, I was hooked. It is closer to home, affordable, and I love the staff and everyone you meet while you're here. UNT Dallas has so many program options that I haven't decided which to pursue yet, but I know whatever I choose, the UNT Dallas staff will help me be successful in my chosen career.
But now we're here with 265 beautiful acres. We're not leasing this land. Our board approved the purchase of this land. We own these buildings, and this university will grow. It will have 20,000 students on this hilltop. Maybe not in my lifetime, probably almost certainly not in my career. This will be one of the major respected universities in Texas, and you're all going to have a rare opportunity to be a part of it.
This community has been transformed, and it has been transformed for a community and an opportunity to continue growth and education.
The founding of UNT Dallas is a major step toward preparing for a better future. The city of Dallas, as has been said, was the largest city in the country that had no four-year public university within its boundaries. And the operative word there is was.
The initial system center was replaced by the campus first building in January 2007, and the second building this past August, which continues the build-out of a master plan for a campus that will enroll some 16,000 students by the year 2030, with an eventual enrollment, I'd say, of nearly 30,000 students. When we think about the impact that this particular institution will have, by the year 2010, the impact of this institution is around 104 million. By the year 2030, it's projected to be about 460 million. So not only are we educating the future workforce, we're also providing economic development for this area.
You know, 5 years ago when ground was broken for a branch campus of the University of North Texas, the goal of making it a standing free, degree-granting institution seemed pretty far way off. And today, as the University of North Texas Dallas class of 2014, whoop, can tell you the future is here. And it's a personal pleasure of mine to be able to sign that legislation that you and Helen lovingly guided through the legislative process, Senate Bill 629, allowing UNT Dallas to become its own institution. It is a pleasure to be here today to celebrate Representative Alonzo with your community and with all that are sitting here around this building. This new chapter in the history of higher education in North Texas, for that matter, as Lee shared with you, higher education in this state. We're celebrating the next chapter in the lives of countless Texans who are going to get their head start. Emily's a great example of that, of a young lady whose life is forever changed because she had the opportunity to be able to come close to home, to a place she could afford, to a place where that degree will be earned. I'm confident that this community is going to inspire this, or I should say that this campus is going to inspire this community for incoming freshmen straight out of those Roosevelt and Kimball and South Oak Cliff and Oak Cliff high schools. Oh yeah, and Wilmer Hutchins too. You know, in the process of all of this, this school is going to help its graduates to establish a higher earning potential. I mean, the idea that, you know, kids really understand the difference that it makes between just finishing that high school degree and going on and getting a degree from an institution of higher learning is such a powerful thing. You know, $31,000, that's the average when you get out of high school. You go on to an institution of higher learning, it's $56,000 as the average, and the sky's the limit. Brett, you're a great example of it. You just, that key that was placed in your hand when you graduated from UNT a few years back, it was a powerful moment. I bet professors here today would agree that there is no limit to what the graduates of this school will be able to attain. Campuses like this are launching pads for improved lives, where people can get a fresh start, fully engage in the learning community. Campuses like this are the incubators for the kind of workforce that's helping Texas lead the nation in exports and job creation. Students who graduate from UNT Dallas won't just be competing with the graduates from over at UTD or UNT at Denton, not just with the kids who are getting out of Baylor. They're going to be competing with folks who graduate that same year from Shanghai, China, Taipei, London, England, Istanbul, Turkey. Our kids are going to be competing in the global marketplace. So as our students broaden their minds and enrich their prospects, they also strengthen our economy. They make our state more competitive for jobs and investment. You know, as this economic turmoil continues to make the world uneasy, Chief, we're blessed in Texas. We still are attracting employers from around the country and around the world, largely due to the business-friendly climate that these members of the legislature have worked diligently to create. They have attracted people here because we kept our taxes low and our regulatory climate fair and our court system that doesn't allow for oversuing. And these are concepts that create a level playing field. They impress employers with the legendary work ethic of the Texas people. And I might add, as you were saying, Helen, that constantly improving technical ability developed at schools just like UNT Dallas. So as the world economy becomes even more complex and the advancement of technology accelerates, you're absolutely correct, Senator, that those emerging technology funds need to come to places and be partners with schools like UNT Dallas. And it's that what we will do working together to improve education in Texas as we go forward, doing all we can do to ensure that every student graduates high school and college ready. Our efforts to beef up accountability, invest in those key subjects like science and technology and engineering and math, they're paying great dividends. As I said earlier, sometimes when people get up and look in the mirror, they wonder if they're making a difference. This audience doesn't have that problem. You're making a difference in young people's lives. Our kids are making great strides in the state of Texas. I'm so proud of what we're seeing, Helen, as student participation up 170% in the AP placement test over the last 9 years. Number of passing grades up 140%. Texas has one of the highest overall numbers of students taking the SAT in the nation. We're challenging our students. The percentage of first-generation college students taking that exam is higher than the national average. And they're not just taking the test, They're going on to school, they're making a difference, and they're making a better life. For the fall of 2008 to the fall of 2009, Brett, we were talking, enrollment in higher education across our state jumped more than 100,000 students. That's 100,000 Texans' lives who's going to be changed forever. That's the largest over one-year increase in our state's history. Texans are hungrier for higher education than ever before, and their timing couldn't be any better. Schools like the University of Texas, North Texas, and Dallas are essential because they're making higher education even more accessible, strengthening our state's reputation as the greatest place to work, to live, and to do business. I congratulate you on this incredibly worthy project, and I look forward to the many great things, John, that are going to emanate from this campus. God bless you.
The best is yet to come. Together, we can make our great city, Dallas, even greater. Thank you all for coming.